Hi, I'm Ray Balzer. Today, we'll discuss the most fundamental part of aiming. Where should we aim the object ball at the pocket? It's not a silly question. I've been playing pool for decades and have better learned how to aim in the last year since I've created my Angles Challenge 101 pool game. Now, to be clear, I mean, what's our goal of where we want the object ball headed towards when we make the shot? You might aim for a different object ball contact point based on considering throw or spin you're going to apply to the cue ball. Again, this discussion is about where do you want the object ball headed after the cue ball hits it. There are different approaches to answering this question. Dr. Dave has an amazing mathematical analysis that is powerful but complex. I needed a simple method that works well enough and was practical to implement for my game and is relevant in real pool. I found it. I'll explain it to you. We'll cover the corner pocket and then the side pocket. Let's start at the beginning. Except for hangers or balls on the diagonal to the side pocket, never use the back of the pocket or the center of the pocket. You need to use a spot just a little in front of the pocket. Let me tell you a story. I've gone for years thinking the proper aiming point is this spot just where the ball would rest with extended rail cushions just touching its sides. It's towards the diagonal side of the pocket along the line from the theoretical junction of the nose of the two cushions, such that the ball would touch both rails if they extended into the pocket. I've put a donut on the table to show you where that point is. I now have learned that's the wrong spot. It's wrong because it's not the best aim center where a miss to either side can still pocket the ball relatively equally. This is because of the cushions. First, if you aim a ball located towards a cushion, towards the back of the pocket, it will hit the cushion first, of course. Same for aiming at the center of the pocket. And even this forward location I've used most of my life isn't the best. I found I have to aim at a spot a bit further out on that line towards the side pocket, about 5/8 of an inch further along that line. Let's look at a picture of that location. Now, let's put a ball on that donut and look at it from different positions around the table. This is the best target I found using my game for aiming all shots to the corner pocket, with the exception of balls directly on the cushion. It allows equal shot error in both directions. Let's now look at some straight-in shots configured in the Angles Challenge 101 game, where you can see where the game is lining up to shoot the ball. It should look substantially like the pool table photos we just viewed. The location in the game is actually placed more exactly than I was able to do on the pool table. Now, I said that this is the best aim target for the corner pocket for all locations except on the cushion. Cushion shots are tricky because of the effect of the small amount of friction between the two balls, the cue ball hitting the target object ball at an angle. That friction causes an effect called throw, and that throw seems to have a magnified effect on balls that are on the cushion. It's best to aim such rail shots by aiming to hit the cushion just before the object ball. And the optimum aim target and cue ball side spin is dependent on the shot speed, the cut angle, and even the distance the ball is away from the target pocket. I recommend you consult Kohler's book, Science of Pocket Billiards, for thorough coverage. Now let's consider the side pocket shots. Some of the same principles apply, of course. Generally, don't aim at the back or center of the pocket, but rather at a point in front of the pocket. Let's see exactly where. Once again, my story is that for most of my pool life, I shot at the spot right at the edge of the hole. With my Angles Challenge 101 game development, I learned that isn't the best spot. The best spot is about a 1/4 inch away from the line of the cushion nose. If you are like me, that aim target is a bit startling, and to me, looks like I'm aiming too far to the side of the pocket. But this location is optimum for equalizing your error margin to both sides. The issue is most apparent when looking at the shot target from an extreme angle, over 65-degree approach angle. I've set up a laser line aimed to just touch the point of the side pocket in the edge of the ball. You can see that along this path, the ball would just clear the pocket point, and it can still be deflected into the pocket by the pocket cushion on the other side. Let's look at this target location from different vantage points. Now, let's look at it using the Angles Challenge 101 game with straight-in shots to the side pocket from different table positions. See the agreement? Let's wrap up. My work suggests you want to aim at a point a little in front of the pocket. From most angles, that means it will look like you're aiming at the side of the pocket. How much in front? Well, I gave you the numbers that were best for my computer game. Your pool table likely will have different sized pockets, and the cushions will rebound slightly differently. So my numbers should be a good starting point, but you might need to make some small adjustments. Try it out. Your next aim issue is where to aim the cue ball. That's covered in other videos. Please give a thumbs up if you think others might benefit from this video. And finally, I recommend you get the Angles Challenge 101 game and the AimRight practice tool to improve your fundamentals of aim, stroke, speed, consistency, and even more. Thanks for watching.